Hello, my name is Allison Long. I've been a staff photographer at the Kansas City Star for 13 years, shooting a wide variety of subjects for the paper, and here are some of my favorite images from 2015. My first photograph is Kansas City Royals catcher Salvador Perez reacting after the final out in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series at Kauffman Stadium. This is the win that sent the Royals to the World Series. It's really hard to shoot a bad photo of Perez because he plays the game with such joy and exuberance. He's a really fun player to photograph, and you're almost always guaranteed a great facial expression like this. The crowd going nuts behind him and the dejected Toronto player really add to this scene as well. This image is of Kenny Karr, the keyboardist of the band AWOL Nation, when they played at the Buzz Beach Ball at Sporting Park in July. I like the visual use of stage lights, creating almost abstract images like this. I shoot a lot of bands when they perform in Kansas City for the Star, and many use pretty minimal lighting. That's a technical challenge for a photographer to wring decent, coherent images out of a lot of darkness. Music is obviously meant for the ears, but I like bands that do something creative with their lights because it helps me be more creative and lets readers experience the music visually. My next image is of Kansas City Mayor Sly James as he prepares backstage at the Gym Theater in August before the swearing-in ceremony for the next city council term. We shoot a lot of photos of the mayor, of course, but I like this photo because it's a more candid moment, one that is less structured for the public and the press, and more of who he is as he looks over his speech one last time. The next photo touches on a subject I have captured throughout my career: people dealing with the aftermath of natural disasters. This is a photo of Tim Grider of Mosby, Missouri, during flooding that devastated his community in May. I found this photo poignant in that despite the fact that his land, home, and garage are still underwater, Grider is already trying his best to clean up the mess. It's also daunting when you see how much water is still around and illustrates the scale of the damage. My final photo is of Zane Jacobs playing with his brothers Tegan in the center and Aiden bringing up the rear. I shot this at their home in Eudora, Kansas in April. Zane was 7 years old at the time and has muscular dystrophy, which causes muscle weakness. He can't walk very far, which is why he has the scooter to help him get around. This photo stuck with me because here's a little boy dealing with a very serious ailment, and yet he's doing what children often do, which is continue to enjoy their lives and turn his disability into part of the fun. I hope you enjoy these photos as much as I do, and thanks for listening.